Old ghosts in new sheets, European populist parties and foreign policy. First of all, it focuses on the right and the left. And you know, that may be heresy to some other observers of the political scene, or especially to some politicians, but we believe that, in fact, when we say political populism, we usually unjustifiably mean right-wing populism, and there is a left-wing populism as well. So we treat both of them almost equally in terms of numbers of parties looked at. The paper also shows how foreign policy, which, as I said, is not a classical stronghold of populist politics, nevertheless is being instrumentalized by populist parties to bolster their political support and electoral results. Now, the parties we look at are the Dutch Socialist Party, the German Die Linke, and then from the right wing, the Front National in France, the Austrian FPÖ, and this is if it's right wing of a new type, of course, obviously the PVV in the Netherlands by Geert Wilders. Many people are actually saying that it's not a party, it's him, right? Which is already one of the significant differences to the other parties named. Now, these 5 parties are looked at through the prism of 4 central issues in foreign policy. That's transatlantic relations. It is Russia policy. It is the question of attitudes to the Middle East conflict, and of course, you know, Israel figures high on this, and the question of development assistance. You can see that European integration is not contained in this, because that, we feel, would be a chapter in itself. And you know, Alex made a few very, very correct remarks on the attitudes of parties and also populist parties in Central and Eastern Europe on European integration. But we believe that, again, to start with a modest approach, we wanted to look at these 4 issues. Now, the result, as you can imagine, or maybe not entirely expectedly, the result is that, in fact, on most of these foreign policy issues, 4 of these 5 parties, whether left or right, completely irrelevant, are in exact agreement.